Hello guys, welcome back to Meadowglade. My name is Dusty. I hope you're having a good time zone, whatever time it is. I hope you're having a good one of it. Let's see, today... yes. So I lost the footage that I was going to use for this video. But that's honestly okay because it was kind of boring anyway. We just put in the floors and some windows up here. The heck was that? I heard a noise. It might be coming from outside. My neighbors are so noisy. Noisy. There we go. Yeah, we put this window in and one on the other side as well. So, pretty nice looking, I think. Pretty nice looking. And then we may or may not end up putting another window here or like here or something that look similar to these. Not 100% sure. As for this video, there it is again. That weird noise. Is that me walking? Where is that coming from? I don't know why, but my game sounds were coming out of some other speaker? That's what I was hearing. I was walking, but it didn't sound right because it wasn't in my headset. It was... it was in some other speaker. That's so weird. Let's see. Updates. What kind of updates do I have? Let's see. So this area is going to be repurposed. We are not actually going to use it for a, I changed the signs already, that's right, because I did actually record this. We're not going to use it as a survival testing area. We are instead going to potentially use it as a way to get into the reserve. And then this lab, which was going to be dedicated to the survival testing, is now going to be dedicated to the reserve instead. Alright, what else? I've been modding like crazy, and I've added, well, not fully yet, but I've added some new potions to the game based on the mundane potions. I have also, I'm like halfway done with it, I think, about halfway. Making a cauldron block to make the mundane potions in instead of the brewing stands. Because the entire idea behind the mundane potions brewing stuff is that it's going to be available early game and in peaceful mode specifically, so that you can have potions in peaceful mode. Because that's honestly where I started with modding, was just allowing things to be done in peaceful mode that otherwise are not possible. Like tridents, for example. I added a trident crafting recipe to my first mod because the only place you can get one is by killing drowned who happen to be holding one. And well, drowned don't spawn in survival, so yeah. Let's see, what should we be doing today? That's right, we were going to work on the towers. Okay. So that includes putting in stairs and... yeah, stairs, upper floors, Alright. Okay. Well then. Let's get started. Alright, and we are back. Let's see. So, first thing I wanted to show you was the first tower here. You can see I put this sort of cage or like barrier around the staircase in the first tower. I also switched out the stairs with dark oak instead of spruce, just because with the spruce cage thing here, I felt that it was a little bit too much spruce, you know, with the floor and then the cage and then also the stairs. So I thought it would be nice just to have the stairs in dark oak instead. Although, I guess I could see an argument for using dark oak for this part and using spruce for the stairs. That way, like, you know, you get dark and then light and then dark again. But I think it's fine this way, honestly. And I don't love the texture of the dark oak trapdoors. What else? So, this level here does not have that same barrier. And that is only because I'm going to put bookshelves around the walls. And then this is going to be an enchanting area, which actually... oh, that's right. I recorded this already like 3 times, and every time I've had a different issue with like audio or just straight up not recording or not recognizing my microphone as existing or whatever, but I accidentally put like coal in here instead of obsidian to make a enchanting table. God, I need something in my hand so you know I'm pointing at it. But here's another crazy thing that happened actually. I have to go back in here to show you the other towers. There was an Enderman in one of my towers, in this one at first, and then he teleported to the other one. This is what the tower looks like. I'm not entirely sure yet what I'm going to do with the stairs. I might just, like, with this one, I might just make it into a wall, and then I have, like, walls here, and maybe some type of office or something. And then I might put, like, bookshelves or something here. Not sure. Oh, put a torch there. But yeah, there was just an Enderman, like, right here or whatever, and like he put a block down, I think, in that corner actually. Heck. I think right in that corner, or maybe it was up here or whatever, but there was just an Enderman, and sorry, there's loud people on my street, and I can never know if you guys hear them or not. I swear the Enderman said something that I've never heard an Enderman say. Like, I'm not sure if I've ever heard it in the game files or whatever. Cause like, you know, they've got the basic like, hey, what's up? Look for the eye. And like he kept saying look for the eye over and over. But in addition to those 3 like sort of normal ones, he had another one that like I couldn't really identify. Now, of course, I wasn't recording this, apparently. OBS, I'm looking at you. I swear that I was. Like, I swear I hit the button to record. But then all of a sudden, like, I looked at OBS after everything had already been recorded, and I noticed that it was not recording. And then I looked, and there was no error, and, like, I don't know what happened. Because I swear I was recording. But anyway, the reason I only showed you one time lapse for these towers is because this one actually was the first one I did, and it took a lot of deliberation figuring out where to put the stairs. And I know you can see they're kind of like janky, right? That, like, you know, it goes up that way and then this way and then up there. And it took a lot longer to figure out the stairs. So when I figured this tower out, then I recorded the flashback of that tower, which is what I showed you. The next thing that you're going to see is the window time lapses. I guess I could just not show you the time lapses, but at this point I kind of have to pad out the video, which is rare for me. Usually I take too much footage. But this time I kind of don't have enough footage, you know? Alright, and so let's go into this room. This is kind of what the bedrooms are going to look like, at least like this side of it. I haven't figured out yet what to do with this side of the room, because I feel like I could fit more beds. There's only 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's one up here. I really feel like I can fit more beds, but I'm not entirely sure how. I was thinking maybe like one here and one here, and then like put bookshelves or something behind them. Maybe put bookshelves all up here or something. I don't know. Gosh, bookshelves are so expensive. If Meadowglade actually had access to like redstone farms, it wouldn't be nearly as hard to get the stuff I need to make all these blocks. But the mages of Meadowglade do not really do redstone. And if there is ever redstone in one of these builds, it is almost entirely like visual, like buildstone type of thing, which is sort of a new phenomenon I'm sure you've probably heard of if you're on YouTube as consistently as I am. And if not, it's basically the use of redstone specifically to build aesthetic contraptions. So it's not redstone like for building farms or anything like necessarily useful, but it looks pretty. It's like if you watch Hermitcraft, then Grian's fancy waterfall that he made is considered buildstone. And a lot of actually Mumbo's fans also are considered buildstone. It's just like a really interesting thing that's happening lately, where like we've had a lot of these like redstone contraptions and capabilities and stuff, and like people are actually using them specifically for building now, which is just really interesting to me. Because it's not like we couldn't before, but it's just that we are now. It's like some type of... It's like a buildstone renaissance type of thing, you know? It's like, you know, during the Renaissance, it's not like we couldn't paint before that. It's just that people, like, are particularly good at it at the time, or whatever. Don't quote me. I don't really know anything about the Renaissance. I'm sure you're probably noticing that I'm a little bit off right now, and that's because I have not been having the best zone today. I've not been having a great time. I've been having a lot of difficulties in this recording, and so I'm just trying to keep some amount of positive. Sigh. Here's a positive thing. I have 2 monitors now. I need to get a new wire for my secondary monitor, but my roommate gave me his old one, which is what I'm actually using for my main screen right now, because it's much bigger and better than the one that I had. And my old one is now being used as my secondary monitor. So at some point, I'll be able to actually stream things. I might start streaming like every Friday night or whatever, once I am able to. Oh, I need a lot of armor stands, don't I? I believe I do. Okay. That's not it. Sorry, I was just remembering I need armor stands for the rooms. I think I need like 4 or something. Cause like one of them. So this is for sure. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Wait, you can see that in the classroom? Oh no, I didn't even notice. Ah! Okay, I messed up one of the armor stands and I totally didn't notice until now. But like, this is not actually how the azalea bushes look when they're in the pots, right? But, these are actually armor stands instead. So both of these bushes are armor stands, and then I think there's like 1 or 2 armor stands for the paper and the written book as well. But I didn't realize that you can see the freaking azalea bush right there that the other armor stand is holding. What? Okay, I gotta fix that. I have to fix that. I had no idea. I thought I checked it too, which is weird. No. Aha, okay. Here we go. How do I... No, how do I get you to give me the bush? There we go. I got it. Okay. Now I gotta figure out a way to get this torch back down. Because there's an armor stand in the way. Okay, there we go. Jeez. Armor stands are so complicated, and this is why I do not do it on screen. Like, this is why I don't do it on video. Because it's just so complicated. There's so much deliberation. It's just too much. I'm also not very good at it, so... Although it looks pretty convincing, doesn't it? Like, up there, like, it actually looked like a block of azalea bush, right? Yeah, I don't know. I hope so. I hope it looked good. I need a lot of bookshelves. I need to go, slaughter some cows. I've been trying to think of what our next project is going to be after the school, and I'm kind of thinking probably storage. It says a lay with 3 L's. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. That's fine. I'm gonna keep that until we actually get this done. But a lay sorted storage warehouse, right? I'm actually not sure if we're gonna be able to do that. I don't know if we're gonna pull off using allays for storage, because I know a lot of people use them to sort single items like tools and stuff. But I kind of don't. I don't know. I would have to play around with it and see if I can create an LA sorting system. I mean, obviously there's going to be like hoppers and stuff. I just don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. Because I'm not that good at redstone. I really don't dabble in redstone basically at all. There's one piece of redstone in this building that I have not told you guys about. And that's because it's going to probably get revealed after the school is built. After the school is built, and maybe we get some villagers in here and stuff. Because I'm thinking, like, I think canonically in lore, in like Meadowglade lore, this building is probably the second oldest building in the village. Despite that actually going to the library, or maybe even the graveyard. I kind of don't remember what we built first, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really remember right now, but canonically this school is as old as the town itself, right? With my house being the only building older, right? And then shortly after this school was built and founded, the library was also founded for the students to go like work there or whatever. Or maybe the library was founded first and then they started teaching at this school. Whatever it is. What was my point? I'm sorry. My memory's not that good. Oh yeah. So we're probably going to get students in the school, students and teachers or whatever, in the school before we even try to populate the rest of Meadowglade. Just because there are some, like, story things that need to happen. And that might sound weird, considering there hasn't been a story at all so far. But I've been thinking a little bit about interactions between villagers, interactions between clerics and the mundane brewers. I think I am just going to call them brewers. Did I ever tell you guys? I think I tried to, but OBS didn't record my microphone. The block I'm making, the cauldron block, is called the Brewer's Cauldron, and it's going to make mundane potions. But I was going to make villagers called Brewers that actually use that as a job block, and they sell mundane potions and like maybe buy potion ingredients and stuff. So like you'll be able to sell them flowers, basically. I might also make a milk potion, like so you can like splash milk people and like get rid of their effects. I don't know. Thinking about it. But yeah, I've been thinking about different stories and stuff, like, to do with the student villagers at this school, and, well, there's no students here yet, so can't really do anything with those stories if there's no students, you know? Gotta get the students here first. So, I think that's probably gonna be the video. Yeah, I think so. Have a good zone, everyone. I hope you have a better zone than I did. The amount of recording issues I've had with this video specifically is just... It's like almost unprecedented. Like I had way more issues with my first or second video than I did with this one, but like it's been like a year since I've had this much trouble with my recording. I'm also still in iron armor. I'm just realizing this. Unenchanted iron armor, but I have all enchanted diamond tools. Priorities, right? Alright. I'm gonna let you go. Have a good zone. Hope you have a better zone than I have had, am having. Words. Bye-bye.